Outlander's fourth season ended several weeks ago. I haven't gotten around to reviewing it. As you can tell, I'm a big fan of Outlander. I own the first season, the second season, and the third season. The fourth season, when it comes out, I'll obviously be owning it. But those that don't know, Outlander is on Starz right now. It started in 2014, and Outlander is about an English combat nurse from 1945 who was swept back in time to 1743. Now, because I'm reviewing season 1 to 4, I'm going to be vague other than characters. That's the only thing I'm going to say about the series itself, because this is a show that I feel like the less you know about going into it, the more you'll be able to appreciate and enjoy it. Yes, it's based on a book series, and my girlfriend's actually reading the books, and she says that they're mostly, accurate, the show that is, to the books. And it's good to hear, because I find the show very fascinating. Right from the first season, I was swept away in this show, because it's a history show, a romance show, a time traveling show, an action show, an adventure show, and a war show. It's so many genres, and it works on all of those levels. And I think it also does a great job of subverting so many expectations, specifically the romance. I think what it does with that is really, really interesting. And again, no spoilers, if you don't know anything about this show. But Starz did a great job, and they really made it seem like there was an HBO show with essentially everything, from the meticulous costumes and makeup to the action scenes that are done, the very, very seductive romance that's put on screen. It's just great to see. And I liked that the fact of the show that it's actually so carefully done, and it doesn't feel like it caters to the masses. It feels like it knows the audience that it's going to, obviously ensue. And that's the audience that they want smart stories. They want a story that is worth viewing weekly and that you can just easily watch and at the same time think about after. Because I feel like so many shows that you watch, or that many people like to try and watch, are shows that as soon as you're done watching, it's like, you forget about it. But Outlander, it sits with you. It sits with you long after the show ends. And it's not done. Its fourth season just ended shortly, like I was saying. And I think the first season is great, obviously. Second season is really, really good as well. And season 3, I really, really like as well. Season 4, I think, is really good. But that being said, I think that it definitely has its flaws. I think that the first couple episodes in season 4 are a bit bumpy. And I definitely think the finale catered a little bit towards the masses. And I know I said that this is a show that doesn't do that, but I did feel like the final episode of season 4 did that a little bit. It's satisfying for sure, but it also felt like it was catering a bit, just a bit. And you can clearly see the influence of Game of Thrones on this show. Like I was mentioning, it definitely feels HBO-esque, but that's not a bad thing, because I feel like, if anything, it's a great thing, because everyone's able to look and see Game of Thrones, everything that they're doing, and Starz is like, let's try our version of it. So they get these books, they do it, and it's working out great. I think it's a show that, if you're looking at it from a purely entertainment perspective, it gets the job done. If you want a show that's a drama, a romance, time traveling, action, adventure, war, you got it. You got that show. If you want a show that's, technically speaking, extremely well done with great cinematography, a luscious score, a sound design that is perfect, and great acting and chemistry by the actors, and dialogue that's always on point, Outlander is definitely a show I would highly, highly recommend checking out. And me personally, I'll be giving Outlander season 1 to 4. I gotta add that. I'll be giving it the Ghost Pepper rating. Sure, the first 3 seasons I give like a 5 out of 5, which is what the Ghost Pepper is, and I'd give season 4 like 4.5, 4.75, but at the end of the day, it's closer to a Ghost Pepper than a Tabasco for me, which is why I'm giving it that rating. Now, who knows? When season 5 and 6 come out, it might get lowered, or it might still stay the same. We'll see when it airs. I'm pretty sure season 5 is going to be airing in the fall of 2019. We'll see. I'm hoping that's the case. But guys, Outlander, do you watch it? If you do, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you don't and have any questions, comment section down below. And guys, as always, thank you very much for watching. And as always, don't forget the subscription, notification bell, and I'll catch you guys later.